From the red corner at the 155-pound weight class, looking to get that first W in the cage from Jim O out of Belmont, North Carolina. Please welcome Aaron Ford.
Dude, the worst is when somebody calls you the wrong name and the promoter makes you walk anyway. Like I'm like, bro, I just wanted the same treatment as everybody else on the card. I didn't want to be called the wrong name and walk out to the wrong music. So good adjustment there. I'm glad they were able to get him adjusted there. Sam Falgout needs a new mock-up of the card. 155 pounds, he looks like every single bit of it. They don't make him much bigger and taller than that, do they, huh?
I was literally, you took the words out of my mouth. I was just turning around looking at him, and I was turning to check our card here. These are 155ers. That's a big dude.
Tall, buddy.
That's a big dude. That's a
He's
big.
above the cage. His eyes are above the cage. That's very rare for 155. That's like a pro 155er is what you would see usually there.
Yeah, when you see the glory fighters and UFC fighters, and you see them in real life, and it doesn't make sense how big they are.
Blue corner with a record of 0-1 out of 864 Legends Gym from Anderson, South Carolina. Please welcome Dagarius Slaughter.
There we go. You give him a pro wrestling name, he's going to sling it out of the park. You know why I probably believe that thing about Sam about the monster or about the motocross? It's because he says everything like Monster Jam. This Sunday. It's always those last two letters. He puts a lot of stank on them.
Dagarius Slaughter,
individual,
definitely with the explicit version of his walkout music.
Yeah. Amateur hour at the DJ booth. Yeah, I mean, he's also not a small 55er, but he is so much shorter that his opponent's going to need to just use the length, and it's going to be very tough for Dagarius to come out. That one. It's good that next year they're doing the same day. They're not doing the same day weigh-ins anymore for any amateur sports in NC starting in 2026. So should be the last show where they do the day before here, and I think that will change a lot of the layout for some of these guys when they have that extra day. It makes a big difference. It won't just change the layout of the divisions and who's in what. It will also give the guys more time to recover. When the hands do touch the mat like that in this rule set, there is supposed to be a clean reset. But no reset here. The action keeps rolling at Fight For It. And Dagarius definitely getting inside that range as fast as he can and trying to sling them home.
Yeah, Dagarius Slaughter doing exactly what he has to do as the shorter fighter, and that's all the way in or all the way out. And when he gets in there and you get close, you nullify the reach advantage. And he's doing a little bit. The wrapping the arms around the back of the leg and stuff is not really in the spirit of kickboxing or modified Muay Thai, but we're outside the bounds of traditional Muay Thai, so it's hard to say what.
As well.
Yeah, it's hard to say what's okay and what's not. A little bit.
Hand trapping too.
Look, yeah, he's holding on to this glove right here.
I really like it, honestly. It's like my coach taught me dirty boxing. You know what I'm saying?
So Dagarius Slaughter using that left hand to hook the glove of Aaron Ford, and it's unclear how legal or illegal that is, but I love it. Ooh,
high kick. Very nice from Ford.
Well timed. And that's what happens when you hang out on the end of the taller fighter strikes.
Yeah, when it's a kickboxing match, Ford definitely is going to have the advantage.
The other issue, the downside, when you're playing the game that Dagarius Slaughter is playing, he has to expend a lot of the energy. He has to push the action.
From speaking with some of the officials and like knowing the commission a little bit better than I think I did last year, I think I can probably speak to why they're doing the modified Muay Thai rule set here in the cage is because it actually on paper, you're kind of like scoring the ability to just go forward and press on people, even if it's just putting them in the cage. Unlike most rule sets, like you're just pressing them and getting separated is like aggression.
I was looking for the word unified earlier. The unified rule set is the word that they're using now to describe that halfway point between kickboxing and Muay Thai.
Unified kickboxing rules, basically.
Yeah,
right?
and they used to call that glory rules, but then they were letting the clinches go longer. So now they're saying modified Muay Thai.
The reason you couldn't think of that earlier is because much like unified rules in MMA, it's anything but that. It's the opposite of unified, yeah. They called that was like a branding idea that they had.
Yeah. Now Aaron Ford is telegraphing his kicks a lot, which is allowing Dagarius Slaughter to avoid them.
Yeah.
And Dagarius Slaughter is doing a lot of gamesmanship, a lot of feints with his eyes and facial expressions even.
He's having trouble, he's having a lot of trouble seeing.
I saw him complaining about his headgear, but I'm looking at the way he's looking at Aaron Ford, and he's hovering his chin and opening his eyes and smiling a little bit at him. Almost he wants him to blow the kick, because if Aaron Ford throws his kick, then Dagarius Slaughter is safe to make his entry. And what's happening now is Aaron Ford is hanging onto his kicks and not really throwing them quick, and he's sort of telegraphing and sort of letting Slaughter know when the kick is coming.
If you are parked in a parking deck, please listen up. If you are parked in a parking deck, we have a number of vehicles that are blocking the in and out way of the parking deck. We need a black Ford Mustang
with U.S. Army bumper stickers.
Silver SUV, looks like a Honda.
With a coexist bumper sticker.
Also, and they're all parked right next to each other, so we need all these vehicles to move.
So,
another Honda, looks like a mid-sized vehicle, maybe an Accord.
Is he outside?
Is Sam reading these descriptions to the police? I mean, it's just, it looks.
The action doesn't stop here. Catch the full fight and every explosive moment only on Fight For It Plus. Stream the entire event, past and present fights, exclusive interviews, and more, all in one place. Available now on Apple, Android, Roku, and Amazon Fire Stick. Sign up and subscribe today at app.fightforitcompany.com, where the fight never